recovered by Baltimore.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Griffin being chased out left. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
Intended for...
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. That run's successful in large part because they had a lot of extra help blocking up front.
Yeah, you've got guys who can do that very, very well. In addition, they can...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 23-yard run. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. I thought as that was developing that he might actually keep it, but the right decision, obviously, to hand the football off.
And some teams do a really nice job of taking a little bit longer at the mesh point, meaning where he's going to hand it off or keep it. Sometimes they ride it maybe a step longer than others. That allows him to make the proper decision and have the right person end up with the ball.
And it paid off with a long touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Very short kick. This will be now a hit and a loose football. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
On the play.
And it's picked up by the Ravens. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Pushes him over. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Sheds us, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter as the Ravens push further out in front. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet. Pulls it in at the 13. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the 2nd sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Gain of 11 makes it 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1, it's Haskins. This goes to Barber, the running back. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Washington.
At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue.
44-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Gibson. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Haskins. Finding his target, it's Cody Latimer. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play.
And he coughed it up, and it's picked up by the Ravens. A big seam, and he might go all the way. The 30, 20, 10. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown.
Holding. Defense.
Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
A loss of a yard brings up second down at the 30-yard line.
Here's Peterson. He's got it on the draw. And he loses the football a second time. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the... And this is caught. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. It looks...
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there. Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. What a first quarter. Boom, you're up 3 scores just like that, and the offense clicking.
And they're thinking to themselves, we can totally overwhelm this team. Now flip it over. They're going to get the ball back.
Yeah.
Can't panic here. Talk to yourselves one play at a time to try and get back in.
And that's cliche, but really that's the message. This is still very early on in the game. We're in the first quarter.
If you look at it as down 20, then you almost have no shot.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they got across the 50 last time, but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team, because now your defense has to make that stand up.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. And he'll give it here to his running back. Oh, he faked him with a juke. Now he's got some room. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big pickup of 38. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage, because once he gets through, he's shredding them.
A good run on first down, and now they contemplate a 2nd and goal situation. 2nd and goal from the 1. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Ravens will extend their lead. So 2nd and goal there from the 1. They go to the air.
And the perfect down to throw the football in this sequence. 2nd down is always kind of the, do they throw it, do they run it? They worked it out to perfection on that one by throwing it into the end zone.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. An incredibly short, now a hit and a loose football, and it's picked up by the Ravens.
Fumble on the play, recovered by the kicking team.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. Gonna give this time to the tailback. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns as his guys continue to pour it on. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And Gibson decides against bringing it out. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. On first down, it's Gibson. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Ball carrier.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. By the way, as we expected, most of the starting units out here in the second quarter, so get your 2 deep, your 3 deep, your 4 deep ready for this one.
If you have a particular favorite who wasn't a high draft pick or is an undrafted free agent trying to make the team, this is the time to watch him play and give it his best shot, because most of the starters, you're exactly right, they'll be out of the game watching the rest of the way.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a handoff here to his running back. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him.
Bring in the second string. Bring in the second.
All the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 70 yards as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic.
And he loses the football a second time. Look at him go inside the 30. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
He will take this all the way. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Tucker with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Will take over 1st and 10. at their own 30.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if some...
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Tyus Bowser in there to bury him for a loss of 11. So they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. He'll layer this one out deep for Sims. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Buying time to his left. Now he'll throw. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It's a gain of 34.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Ravens add on. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.